All right, welcome back to the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call. This is our GMC tweet of the night, and these are some of the NFL key dates. Rosters must be cut down to 53 players by August 29th, so they wait almost until the end of the preseason to do it this year. NFL trade deadline is October 31st. Free agency in 2024, legal tampering March 11th at 12 p.m., and then the NFL draft is April 25th through the 27th in Detroit. And Pony, we're going to go out to our number one Cochran call of the night tonight, and it's Will from McKees Rocks. How you doing, Will?
Hey, guys. Thanks for taking my call, Rich.
Thanks for calling.
Sure. Hey, listen, I wanted to talk Pirates with you, please. I wanted to see, in yours and Pony's opinion, if there was any way with this losing streak the way it is, and it doesn't seem like it's going to be going anywhere anytime soon, if there could possibly be any coaching changes coming up.
Pony, I don't see it. I always thought that Derek Shelton, I was surprised by the extension, but I always thought that Derek Shelton was kind of a placeholder until they got good, and then they might figure something else out. I don't see them making any kind of move this year at all. Potentially maybe next year or in the middle of next year, but I don't know if that's the Pirates' MO right now.
Well, it's not, because they had very low expectations for themselves.
Yeah.
Now with the media thought, they didn't think they were going to be a very good team. Ben Cherington said as much on his radio show, that they had exceeded their projections. I saw Dan Zangrilli, our pregame and postgame host, tweeted out something tonight. I had not heard this, that Ben said on a podcast that internally he had predicted a fourth-place finish for the Pirates, that's what their own models said, fourth place. So that's where they are right now, 34-38. That projects to 77 wins, and that would be a 15-win improvement from last year, from 62 to 77.
Let's go out to JB in Shadyside. How you doing, JB?
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up?
Hey.
So I have a few things. One, Bob Huggins, really, who cares about this guy? He's really just a drunk. Our society just glorifies this behavior, and then they blame the guy. Who gives a shit about this?
All right. I don't know where he was going with that. But, yeah, sorry about that call and his profanity. But maybe we'll get a better one here next. Let's go up to Lou in Baldwin. How you doing, Lou?
Hi, Lou.
What's going on, guys?
What's up?
Hey, listen, this Hawkins deal, what's this supposed to be like the joke of the night? What would a multimillionaire be doing recycling beer cans? I don't get it.
I think that's why I did the story tonight. Because it's been, I think, a running joke all day. You guys wrote a story about it.
And why would he keep them in his car?
Yeah.
Why would he keep old recycled beer cans in his car? That'd make your car smell.
I know, right?
Come on, Bob.
It just makes no sense and had no place in the Post. He still got pulled over for .21, like you mentioned early on. It didn't matter if he was drinking beer and driving at the time, or if he was drinking at a bar and bar hopping. But he still got in his car, whether he had any kind of alcohol in his car. But the fact that the daughter went on to say that's his thing. He's a recycler. Everyone in Morgan, your wife's from Morgantown. Your wife's, not from Morgantown, but she went to West Virginia. Did she know? Is this a secret? Did she know Bob Huggins was a recycler?
No, she knows that Bob Huggins likes to have a good time. He's somebody who I think, when we would talk about, what coaches would you want to hang out with, he was up near the top of the list. He, in a way, I thought was kind of the John Daly of college basketball, where he didn't dress like other coaches. Even when guys were still wearing suits back in the day, he was wearing like a pullover that you would get from a gas station down in West Virginia, Richie. Yeah. Seriously, and I'm not trying to make myself out to be a fashionista or anything like that. But again, to the last caller's point, to Lou's point, when you're a multimillionaire, you can get someone to tailor suits for you and make yourself look good.
Would Beeline be able to keep this recruiting class intact?
If I were a recruit, I'd want to play for him, because he's proven that he can win. He's a great offensive coach. He's put guys in the NBA. If I'm a guy that wants to get to the league, and now the name of the game in the NBA is you got to make shots, you got to be a three-point shooter, I would trust that John Beilein would find ways to make me look better as a scorer. So, yeah, I would be very interested in playing for him. What he did at Michigan after West Virginia, getting them the national championship games, I think that would be a tremendous move. West Virginia would still have one of the best coaches in the nation if they were able to lure John Beilein back.
And it's so late in the game right now to get a young and up-and-coming coach, I would think.
Yeah, well, I think it all depends. I mean, I think these guys, even though it's a great league, the Big 12, and the job probably pays pretty well, what situation are you walking into? You know, is the president of the university now on thin ice because of the way this whole thing went down? The AD who's in his first year, you know, what kind of situation is he in? Do you have a good working relationship, or can you foster one with him? So I think there's a lot of entanglements. I think there's a lot of moving parts. I think they got to get this hire right. If they don't, Richie, in that league, the Big 12, it's very easy. We saw it happen with Pitt after Jamie Dixon with Kevin Stallings. It's not that hard in a league like that to go from a consistent contender all the way to the bottom of the conference.
All right, we got to take a break. Back with more of your phone calls coming up next. Stay right there.